to Elected Episode 5. I'm your host, Luke Radel. The 2016 presidential election was a very intense and long process. The winner, now our president, Donald Trump, has consistently reiterated that he won the 2016 election fair and square. However, investigations into Russian interference in the election seems to delegitimize Trump's win. Here's the basics of what we know. The Russian government, led by Russian President Vladimir Putin, tried to help the Trump campaign win the election. The Russians reached out to several campaign aides, many of whom are now White House employees, including Attorney General Jeff Sessions, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, former National Security Advisor Mike Flynn, Trump advisor J.D. Gordon, Trump senior advisor Jared Kushner, Foreign Policy Advisor Carter Page, and former Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. All of them have ties to Russia. Now that is a lot of connections, so let's break it all down with a handy-dandy graphic organizer. So here we have all the people involved in the Russia scandal. So let's try and figure it out. Let's see here. So Rex Tillerson is a personal friend of Vladimir Putin. Jared Kushner and Paul Manafort met with a Russian lawyer. Let's see, that goes like that, and that like that, and yep, that looks like a mess. Last Sunday, the New York Times released a story about Donald Trump Jr. coordinating a meeting with a Russian lawyer to receive potentially incriminating information on Hillary Clinton in June of 2016. They reported that the meetings was arranged in a series of emails between Trump Jr. and British publicist Rob Goldstone. Now, Trump Jr. invited Jared Kushner and Paul Manafort to this meeting. Now, Jared Kushner is now the senior advisor to the president and is the president's son-in-law. So that will bring us right into our question of the week. If you have a question about any of the topics we've reported on here at Elected, or any of the ones that we are going to report on, email us at watchelected@gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Gary, and I'd like to know, do you think Donald Trump knew about his son-in-law's connections with Russia during the 2016 campaign for president? And if so, how long do you think Republicans will support him after this? Thank you.
That's a very good question. You're referring to the son-in-law of the president I just mentioned, Jared Kushner, the senior advisor. Did Trump know that he had Russian ties? Probably yes. According to the president, he didn't know that this meeting in Trump Tower with the Russian lawyer, whose name is Natalia Vishonitskaya. He says he didn't know that this was going on, but that's not really proven just yet. But I do think he knew that not only Jared Kushner had ties to the Russians, but that all the people that we mentioned earlier in the campaign had some sort of ties to the Russians. As for what Republicans will do, the Republican Party is kind of divided right now. There are the Trump loyalists who will stick with Trump no matter what, and there are the more moderate Republicans like Senator Marco Rubio who are kind of on the fence about Trump to begin with. So I think it may be a 50-50 toss-up between those moderate Republicans who may not support him and those Trump loyalists who are definitely going to back him up on that. Great question, Gary. And if you have a question, be sure to email us at watchelected@gmail.com. Tune in this Wednesday for our elected profile on Press Secretary Sean Spicer. And tune in next Sunday when we're going to talk about Trump's Twitter. Thanks for watching this Elected Episode 5. I'm your host, Luke Radel.